Good afternoon, students. This is G. Bhimaraju. So today we are going to learn from first chapter. That is a revision problem. So mostly these type of problem coming in part C. For 5 marks, carries 5 marks. So this is from first chapter. Nothing but find SFD, draw a SFD and BMD diagrams and calculate maximum bending moment and maximum shear force problems. So today we are going to learn this problem, and this is a revision problem. So already syllabus are completed. So from today onwards we do a revision on first chapter and second chapter and third and fourth. Already we did a revision on fifth chapter and sixth chapter. So today this problem from first chapter. So that is a simply supported beam. Simply supported beam is nothing but a beam resting on two supports having a span length of 5 meters. So here having a span length of 5 meters, simply supported beam having a span length of 5 meters, is carrying a point load of 40 kilonewtons at a distance of 2 meters from LHS. LHS is nothing but left hand side from 2 meters from LHS, nothing but 2 meters from LHS left hand side, carries a point load. So that point load is nothing but 40 kilonewton, here 40 kilonewton, and a UDL of 10 kilonewton per meter over entire span, nothing but over entire span. So entire span carries a UDL, so that UDL is nothing but a 10 kilonewton per meter, okay. So this is a diagram. So in the solution you can draw this diagram. For the above question you got 2 marks, you got 2 marks from out of 5 marks. Only for this diagram carries a 2 marks. And next for this particular beam, so this is the NDA and this is the NDB and this is the NDC. Okay. So this is the reference lines for SFD and BMD diagrams, and here also a reference line for SFD and BMD, and here also a reference line for SFD and BMD. Okay. So this is the reference line for SFD diagram. So this is the positive zone and this is the negative zone. So and next this is the reference line for BMD. This is the positive zone and this is the negative zone. Okay. So actually for this beam, first we can find a support reactions. Why? Because here it is a two supports. A is the first support and at B is the second support. So for this beam you can find a support reaction, that is RA and RB. Okay. So for RA and RB you can find a support reactions. So for finding support reactions you can first find the total loads. So total loads is nothing but in total loads UDL formula is W into L and point load formula is only W. So here one point load acting one point load and one UDL. So for point load there is a 40 kilonewton plus there is one UDL. So UDL W into L. So W is 10 and L is nothing but 5. Entire span, UDL acting entire span. That's why here span length is 5 and UDL load is 10. So for this solution 40 and 10 into 5 50. So total answer is 90 kilonewtons. The units is 90 kilonewtons. Why? Because here kilonewtons, here kilonewton per meter is 10. So here span length is in meter. Meter cancel. So kilonewton plus kilonewton, units is in kilonewtons. And next you can find a total upward forces equal to total upward forces equal to total downward forces. Total upward forces equal to total downward forces. Okay. For this section, the total upward forces equal to there is only total upward forces is 2, that is RA and RB. RA and RB. So for this beam, RA and total upward forces, only two forces are acting in upward direction, that is RA plus RB, equal to total downward forces is nothing but total loads. Total downward force is nothing but acting in downward direction. Acting in downward directions, here only two forces, that is one point load and one UDL. Here total loads is nothing but 90 kilonewtons, that is 90 kilonewtons. This is equation number 1. Okay, and next to taking moments about A. For finding of support reactions, taking moments about A, that is MA equal to 0. MA equal to 0. For finding of support reactions, total moments from A equal to 0 and total moments up to A equal to 0, nothing but up to A equal to 0 total moments. Here you coming from the second support, that is at B support. So total forces from B to A is equal to 0. Total moments is equal to 0. There is one reaction and there is one UDL and there is one point load. So UDL acting in upward direction, nothing but clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction. So anti-clockwise direction represents a minus sign, and force is RB. So here it is only point load. Here it is only point load. So point load is nothing but force into distance. So force is RB into distance is 5. Distance is 5. So RB into 5. So here next load is UDL. So UDL is nothing but clockwise direction, downward direction, clockwise direction. Clockwise direction represents a positive sign. So movement for UDL formula is WL into L by 2. So W is 10 and L is 5 and 5 by 2. WL into L by 2. Okay, and next to another one is the point load. Here also acting a point load. Point load is also downward direction, so clockwise direction. So clockwise direction represents positive sign. Point load formula is force into distance. Force is 40 and distance is 2. Force is 40 and distance is 2. The distance between C, from C to A, that is 2 meters. So 40 into 2 equal to 0. Equal to 0. So here minus RB into 5 plus (125) plus 40 into 2 80 equal to 0. And next minus RB into 5 plus 125 80 205 equal to 0. RB equal to 205 by 5. So RB equal to 41 kilonewtons. RB is nothing but 41 kilonewtons. So these RB values substituting in equation number 1. So after substituting in equation number 1, you can get RA value. So RA is nothing but 90 minus 41. So RA is nothing but 90 minus 41. So 49 kilonewtons. So RA carries 49 kilonewtons, RB carries 41 kilonewtons, in total forces 90 kilonewtons. So here it is RA carries 49 kilonewtons, and RB carries 41 kilonewtons. Okay, so after getting the support reactions, so if you solve this problem of up to RA and RB, you got 3 marks from total 5 marks. So up to diagram is 2 marks, up to reaction is 1 mark. So total marks is 3 marks. So carries from 3 marks. And Next, in this problem, here calculate maximum bending moment and maximum shear force and SFD and BMD. So the total problem carries 5 marks. So next, you can find after finding the reactions, then after you can find the SFD, shear force diagram. So shear force diagram denoted letter is F. So first point, you can coming through, you can coming from, you can either coming from B or coming from A. So this time I will coming from B. So B is first load, denoted letter F force, and B is the first point. B is the first point. So at first point, the sign conventions for shear force and bending moment is run, right upward negative. So upward direction and right side negative. So this is negative sign. This sign indicates, this diagram indicates negative sign, and the quite opposite diagram, here downward and here upward and here upward and here downward. So this is a positive sign, indicates positive sign. So you can remember these one, only these one, that is run, right upward negative. So right upward negative is nothing but right side upward direction is negative. Okay, here, so if you coming from A, so you can take a sign from left side direction, that is this and this one. So from this diagram I will coming from support B, so I can take signs that is this one and this one. If you coming from left side, you can take sign this and this one, and if you coming from B, support B, right hand side, and you can take signs for upward direction and this downward direction, positive and negative. So here it is a upward direction. So upward direction is nothing but a negative sign. Upward direction is nothing but negative sign. So negative. So for point load, here shear force, in shear force formula, only point load formula is only W and UDL is W into L. So here it is nothing but a reaction is nothing but a point load. So point load in upward direction is equal to 41 kilonewton. Okay, here only 41 kilonewtons acting at upward direction. So that is a point load. That's why here only acting upward direction minus 41 kilonewtons. Minus sign indicates the upward direction. So upward direction is nothing but negative sign. And next point is FC. So in the FC, at C point, you can at C point here acting a one point load and UDL also. First you can proceed with the UDL. Then after you can proceed with the point load. So first I can proceed with the UDL. So for finding of shear force at C point, first you can substitute FB value here, that is 41 kilonewtons. So top these force substituting here also. At every point you can find the force at every point. You can substitute the before value. For this present value. In present value, that is minus 41 kilonewton. So here from B to C, here is a point load is 3 meters, span length is 3 meters, and UDL is 10. So UDL is downward direction. So downward direction is nothing but a negative sign. So downward direction is nothing but positive sign. And UDL formula is W into L. So W is 10. W into 10. W equal to 10 and span length is 3. So force into distance. So force is 10 and span length is 3. So here 30 kilonewtons. Minus 41, 30, minus 11 kilonewton. Okay. And next point, at FC, here it is also a point load. Here it is also a point load. So for this time you can solve for point. You can find a shear force for point load. Point load is nothing but P. So you can substitute upper value here, that is minus 11 kilonewtons here. And here acting a downward direction. So downward direction represents a positive sign. Here only a point load, not UDL. So point load formula only forces. That is the downward direction plus sign. So here only 40 kilonewtons. And here answer is plus 29 kilonewtons, plus 29 kilonewtons. And next point is, then after C, the next point is A. The next point is A. So in next point FA, first you can substitute upper value here plus 4 with signs also. Don't neglect the signs, with signs also, plus 29 kilonewtons. Here it is one reaction, so the reaction is in upward direction, and here it is from C to A acting a UDL. So acting UDL is 2 meters, it is downward direction. So downward direction is nothing but positive sign, positive. And UDL formula is force into distance, like this. So force equal to 10, and distance from C to A is 2. Distance from C to A is 2. So here also a 2. So 10 into 2, 20. Here it is only plus 49 kilonewtons. So FA equal to 49 kilonewtons. Okay. So if you check this answer, you can check with the reactions. You can check with the reactions. So starting with RA, that is RA equal to RB equal to 41 kilonewtons, and this is so you do solutions at C and C point load, C UDL, C point load, and FA. So these point load then equal to the 49 kilonewtons. So this is the right answer. This is the right answer. So you check these shear forces, through RB and RA, reactions, through reactions, that is RA and RB. So if you continue this shear force diagram from A, so your starting value is 49 kilonewtons and your ending value is 41 kilonewtons. Okay, actually, so through the solution you coming these answers, that is the right procedure. Okay, so here with another answer, so you can proceed with not with the formulas and not with the procedures. So you can solve with the procedures and formulas with the negative, with the sign conventions, you can get the right answers. Right answers is nothing but so you starting with 41 kilonewtons, that RB and B point, and you can ending with the A point. The ending is nothing but 49 kilonewtons. So if shear force is also 49 kilonewtons with positive signs, Okay, so after getting the shear force values, you can draw through these values and shear force diagram. So in this diagram, for the shear force diagram, so point load represents a rectangular box and UDL represents a inclined line. So here it is FB. FB equal to minus 41 kilonewtons. Nothing but minus sign. So downward the reference line, that is the minus zone. So minus 41. Next at FC UDL equal to minus 11 kilonewtons. So minus 11 kilonewtons from B to C. Here you can saw the UDL. So UDL in the form of a inclined line. So minus sign is nothing but in the negative zone also. In the form of a inclined line. And next to FC point load. So FC point load is nothing but plus 29 kilonewtons. The sign conventions are, the sign are changing from negative to positive, and this diagram also changing from negative to positive, that is positive value is plus 29 kilonewtons. So plus sign changes at C point only. So this is represents a rectangular box. Here is the point load. And next point is FA. So FA is nothing but 49 kilonewtons. So from C to A you can saw the UDL. So UDL in the form of a inclined line. So nothing but here it is answer 29. Here it is answer 29 kilonewtons force, and here rises from 29 to 49. So it is the increasing value. So these also, so showing in the graph, you can show that is the increasing value. This is the 29 kilonewtons and this is the 49 kilonewtons. So this is ending with the 0. This can be ending with the 0. So this is the positive sign and this is the negative sign. This is the positive sign and this is the negative sign. And you can write the values here also. At B 41 kilonewtons, and at C 11 kilonewtons, and FC point load is 29 kilonewtons and FA is 49 kilonewtons, and then after there is no diagram, then after from support A, so here it is coming down 0, coming down in 0. Okay, so this is the SFD diagram. This is the SFD diagram. So this diagram shows a values and forces at every point, that is at B equal to 41, at C UDL equal to 11 kilonewtons, at C point load is 29 kilonewtons, at A equal to 49 kilonewtons. So these diagram shows the all values, and here it is also calculate maximum bending moment and shear force. So from these values and draw a SFD and BMD. Draw a SFD and BMD. So SFD is nothing but shear force diagram. So from these calculate maximum bending moment and maximum shear force. And in this video, so I solve the problem of SFD, and I calculate the maximum shear force value also. So how to calculate maximum shear force values? The major maximum value from these values is the maximum shear force. The maximum value is nothing but minus 41 is not, and 11 kilonewtons is not, and plus 29 kilonewtons is also. So plus 49 kilonewtons is the negative. Sorry, these all are negative, so these two values only positive, and this one 41, so 11, 29 and 49 is the maximum value from these values. So that is the here also. So maximum shear force occurs, therefore maximum shear force occurs at A, that is 49 kilonewtons. So this is the maximum shear force value. So maximum, how to find a maximum shear force value? The maximum value of all shear force. The maximum value of all shear force. This is only 49 kilonewtons is the maximum shear force value. Okay, so this is the shear force diagram, and maximum, this is the shear force diagram, and this is the shear force values, and this is the shear force values, and this is the maximum shear force answer. And in next video we are going to find a maximum bending moment and bending moment diagram. Maximum bending moment and bending moment diagram. Okay, thank you.